All right, true story about a time I tried to act really tough and it went horribly wrong. I was about 18 years old and I was having a really bad day, and I'm on my way home. I'm driving through this little shopping center. Now, when you're young, you tend to make really stupid decisions, especially when you're emotional. So I'm driving through this shopping center and there's these two white boys that are just jumping out in front of cars, yelling stuff at the drivers. So I'm pulling up, they jump out in front of my car. They're like, yeah. So I'm already irritated. I just yell out the window, yo, move and don't touch my car. And one of the boys just yells out, what are you gonna do about it? And then he flips me off. And that's when I lose it. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm about to get out the car and fight these dudes. But I'm like, it's still 2-on-1. So I was like, you know what? I lived with my cousin Brandon at the time and we were just right around the corner. So I yelled out the window, I'm like, all right, cool. I got something for you. Wait right here, I'm gonna be right back. And I drive around the corner, pick up my cousin Brandon. So I tell him this whole story. I hype it up like as if these dudes kicked my dog or something. So I get them all hyped up, we're both mad, and we pull up. Oh, this is so embarrassing. So I get out the car and I'm feeling even tougher and I'm like, yeah, what's up now? And one of the white boys yells out, you just drove around the corner and picked up your friend because you're a little bitch. Now this gets Brandon fired up. He starts yelling and cussing at him. He's like, yo, what's up, motherfucking piece of shit, little bitch? Come on, what's up now, motherfucker? And the white boy's yelling back. He's like, there's nothing you're gonna do to me. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm even talking about this. I haven't really told many people this story. I don't know why I yelled it, but I was like, yo, back up or I'm gonna pop my trunk. And Brandon just looks at me and the white boy's like, what are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? And then Brandon doesn't make it any better because he starts yelling out. He's like, yeah, he's got a gun, and if you don't want a hole in your chest, back up. So then a moment of self-realization hits me, and I look over at Brandon like, yo, I don't know about this anymore. Like, I just wanted to fight or scare them, but they weren't scared. And then Brandon just kept making the situation worse. He's like, yo, bro, pull out your piece. Show him what's up. Now, I knew full well I did not have a gun in the trunk. I don't even think I had a pocket knife on me. I had no weapons. And then the white boys, they truly were not scared of anything. They were like, yeah, pull out your gun. I want to see your gun. I was like, oh, shoot. What have I gotten myself into now? And so I walked to the trunk. I lifted up like as if I'm about to pull something out. And I saw that I had a paintball gun in there. Because I used to paintball all the time. So I grabbed the paintball gun and I started to lift it up just enough to show the handle, like as if it was a real gun. And then the other guy was like, show me the gun. I want you to shoot me. Shoot me right now. I was like, yo, these boys are crazy. So at this moment, it hit me, I had to stop. So I set the gun down and I'm like, yo, man, we don't even have to do this. So now Brandon's looking at me like, bro, are you kidding me? And I'm trying to backpedal hard. Now I'm looking at the guys, I'm like, yo, we don't always have to resort to violence, you guys. We don't have to do this. And now it got even more awkward because now the white boy started crying and he's like, no, I'm sick of this. You acted so tough and I told you to pull out your gun and shoot me and you wouldn't shoot me. And I'm sitting back, me and Brandon are just looking at each other like, what is going on? So now I'm trying to get out of the situation because he's being loud, it's awkward, I'm embarrassed. So it became this weird therapy moment where I'm like, bro, you don't need anybody to shoot you, man. You got a lot to live for. I'm sure you got a lot of talents. And he starts crying back. He's like, no, I'm sick of getting picked on. Everyone's picking on me. You're picking on me. And I'm like, bro, you jumped in front of my car. And then it was just this weird argument where I somehow started consoling him. It was so stupid. I had my arm around him. I'm like, hey, cheer up, buddy. Cheer up. Your days are going to get a lot better. All right? You have a lot to live for, man. Smile and be happy. At this point, Brandon's fed up. He's looking at me like, nah, man, this is weird, man. F this guy and f you too. I'm out. Let's go. So we get back in the car and we take off and Brandon's just looking at me the whole drive, just irritated. So yeah, man, true story. Moral of this story, don't try to act tough. You know, there's always somebody crazy out there who can call your, they'll call your bluff. They'll pull your card.